Hi, this is FTV and I'm Peter Hayward. These are the big news stories in the forest this week. As we go on air, we have some great news for jobs. 250 are coming to Vantage Point, courtesy of London General Insurance, which is set to open a call centre at the Mittledene Business Park by November. In other news, police swooped on a house in Rusbridge after a rocket enthusiast caused a bomb scare. The Army's bomb disposal team were called to raid the house in Glover Close and seized a quantity of chemicals. Senior officers said there were fears the potassium, sulphur and aluminium could have been used to make explosive devices. One man was arrested under the Explosive Substances Act. Meanwhile, Cinderford teenager Gavin Hodkinson has been hailed a hero after he rescued two women from the River Wye. 19-year-old Gavin was on a course with the Prince's Trust when he spotted the pair clinging to a tree. He and his friends formed a human chain and pulled the women to safety. Newnham farmer Martin Yarworth is facing up to what could be his last week of freedom. Martin has spent the last 6 years living in a horse box after losing his family home in a row over mortgage repayments. But a court ruling last month gave him 28 days to get out. Now, with the eviction date fast approaching, he admits the battle to stay has been tough on him.
Heartache is the worst emotion. That's the one that overrides everything else. And I don't know how I've survived. I really don't. I suppose people do, don't they? You mean, will I take my own life? Yeah, I've thought about that. I wouldn't say it was not sensible to actually do that. It would end the agony that I'm going through. But I don't believe I would. As I told the doctors, I don't believe I would ever commit suicide. But how can anybody say for sure in any position what they will or will not do? Their lives change. As regards a little house, as you say, or a little flat, it would be bed and breakfast is all they would offer. But I don't want any of that. I don't even want Buckingham Palace if they offered it, because it's not mine. That's mine, and it's gone.
Work to uncover a Victorian railway tunnel is to start this week, much to the joy of the people involved. The Friends of Myriestock have spent the last 2 years getting support, and they were awarded £50,000 from ITV's People's Millions last autumn. Local firm Bowens will be removing 30,000 tonnes of soil from in front of the tunnel, which was covered over when the railway closed in the 1960s. Myriestock friend Frank Barnett said he hoped the cycleway, which crosses the road over the tunnel, would one day be rerouted safely through it.
It's part of us, look. It's part of our life, and that's why we've been so interested. And we knew under this big mound of dirt, there was that lovely stonework and that lovely tunnel. But they keep saying, oh, it's all far down and it's all gone. You know. But it wasn't gone, and we knew it wasn't gone. And when we unburied it, and just to prove that it was all right, is what you can see now. Wow, it's amazing, isn't it?
And finally, pints could soon be a thing of the past down at the Severn View in Lydney. Landlady Karen James and her team have been learning the art of cocktail mixing. It's part of a scheme to boost business in the wake of the smoking ban. For a taste of things to come, head for Severn View's African-themed launch night on November 2nd. For a complete roundup of all the local teams and a chance to win the latest Nintendo Wii, grab a copy of this week's paper.